Okay, so this is a run through on how the Surrogate-Shopper application works. So you're going to want to create an account first probably, and here it gives a little bit of a description of the shopper and the volunteer and their roles. So you can choose to create a shopper or volunteer account. We're going to create a shopper just for show. Let's call them, I don't know, Sam. So this here, if you accept use of your location on a mobile device, it will autofill this with your current location. So it does have some validation as well. So invalid email address, we just need to have like the @gmail.com or something. The phone number needs to be 10 digits. And so just for show, if we name this test, for example, this username is already taken. So you can't create an account where someone already has that username. Cool, now logging into Sam, who we just made. You'll see this is the general page for Shopper. This shows the pending items that you've previously requested. Here you can add a request, and you can also thank a volunteer that's already helped you. You'll see you can't submit a request if you haven't entered anything. And you can also go to your profile and see all your details that you entered when you made the account. And you can also change your email and phone number. So if I were to try and change it just to Sam, for example, it wouldn't let you because it needs to be valid, but we can change it to Sam1, for example, because that's still valid. So now making a request, let's say we want milk. You can submit the request, and now that's been added to your pending items. Right, so now if you log out, and then we already have a pre-made volunteer, so we're just going to call them volunteer. You can log in as them, and it'll put the most recent requests at the top. So as you can see, we just did milk. So you can go to the milk and you can see the address of where you need to deliver the milk and when it was requested, as well as the shopper's email and phone number in case you want to contact them. Now we're going to mark this as taken. Okay, now assuming that the volunteer has now fulfilled this request and got the milk and delivered it, you can also see the thank you messages, by the way, from the shoppers to the volunteers that have helped them, as you'll see now. So logging out and back into Sam. Right, you'll see the pending item is no longer there, but you can't thank the volunteer that helped you. So the volunteer was the volunteer that helped us, and now you can send them a thank you message. So like, thanks for the milk, and you can send them that message. And you'll see that you also can't send a message if there's no message, or like you haven't answered anything. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much everything you can do with the shopper. And then if you log back into volunteer, you'll see that the most recent thank you messages will appear at the top. So here was from Sam, thanks to the milk from Sam on this date and this time. Right, and that is pretty much a full run through on how the Surrogate-Shopper works.